Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this 10-over match between India and Australia. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
Siraj has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Siraj coming in.
That's a solid shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Pinged off the bat.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Edged, unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Couldn't get it through the field. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Five runs in that over. Australia are 5 for none.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Going with pace now. Edged, what a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
good fielding out in the boundary.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
What a beautiful shot that was. Picked it up early and was able to glance it down to fine leg. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Siraj shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Head went for it and it falls wide. A fifth slip. Could be four as well. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy just to glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
That's a solid shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for the rotation of strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Going with spin now.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Marsh, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Doesn't beat the infield. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. End of the over, 2 runs added. Australia 34 for 2.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Swept away but finds the fielder.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Needs a dot ball. They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled. Labuschagne ready to face their first ball. really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Finds the edge. Labuschagne staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. That's a solid shot.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Drilled that one away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Cummins has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Everyone's gone up.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease. First ball for the batter, coming in.
India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Into the attack for India.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Was quick onto that in the infield. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Sharmi back into the attack. Big edge.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Stark. Gone for not many.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Smacks that away through the gap. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels... like this is close to finishing.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Just through the shot too early.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's a solid shot. Nice shot, pierces the infield. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. Bumrah to wrap up the innings. Oh dear, down the leg side and away for 4. That'll be 5 wides added to the score.
No surprise there to see that one called a wide.
Great shot, through the gap. Everyone's gone up. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It'll need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Oh, great shot. Front foot and drilled through the field for 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No. Terrible shot.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Finds the edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Great shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Flick of the wrist off the front foot and away goes the ball. It might be four. The fielder out in the deep has some work to do.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Nice solid defensive shot. Shot, finds the gap with that one. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Trouble!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That is quite extraordinary. Don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just a textbook six. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Got that away nicely. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Might look to go big again here.
Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Smacks that away through the gap. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's a big edge, but it goes wide of the keeper. Could be 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Nicely played.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Please remember that
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, there was only one team really in it today, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.